Am I the a-hole for telling my wife that she's an adult and responsible for waking up on her own? My wife and I had an argument this morning about me not waking her up on time to get ready for work. Some contexts: we have a 5-month-old baby boy, so it can be difficult sometimes to get ready in the morning. Anyway, she had the opportunity to get ready about an hour before me, but decided to sleep in a little longer with our son. Our son doesn't sleep well on his own, so he will sleep if being held. I said alright, that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and get ready. It takes me about 30 minutes to get ready, shave, shower, clothes, hair, etc. Once I got ready, I had to get our son's milk ready for daycare. I'm at the sink thawing out his frozen milk when she comes into the kitchen upset that I let her sleep in that long. She kept asking why didn't I come up to make sure she was awake. She has alarms set on her phone to go off every 5 minutes. Normally I would go upstairs to the bedroom to get ready and check if she's awake, but I already had clothes downstairs from some laundry I hadn't taken up yet, so I got dressed downstairs. I assumed she would already be awake from her alarms, but she kept insisting that I should have taken more initiative to wake her up. I told her that she's an adult and that I'm not responsible for making sure she's awake all of the time. She said that what I said was mean, but I was just being real. I offered to finish getting our son ready and drop him off at daycare and let her have more time to get ready. But she just does this thing where she refuses my help no matter how much I try to make the situation better. I don't know if this is something postpartum that she's going through that I'm not understanding. I'm genuinely confused by why this became such a big issue. She stayed quiet for most of the morning, giving me short replies and avoiding eye contact. I could tell she was still upset, but I didn't know what more I could have done without enabling the behavior. Edit to add. Just to clarify to everyone, our son does sleep on his own in the bassinet, just not for very long. We try not to co-sleep, especially since we are beginning to transition him to the crib. We are very aware of the dangers of co-sleeping, but we try our best not to make it a habit. When you're an exhausted parent functioning with little to no sleep, you don't realize it when you're dozing off. I apologize, I made it seem he's always glued to us. As for the comments about the night routine, yes, I'm up whenever my son wakes up for his feedings. I do not get a full night of rest and haven't gotten one since he's been born, so we both are equally tired. I do not leave all of the responsibility of the night feedings to my wife. So am I the a-hole for not waking up my wife after she's sleeping, causing her to be late at her work?
Here are the top comments.
You're the a-hole. You're sleeping through the night while she is awake doing childcare you're neglecting. Grow up. If you notice your partner has slept through alarms and needs to be up for a commitment, wake them up. Judgment would be different if you did not have a newborn and she said, I'm no longer using alarms and expect you to wake me up.
You're the a-hole. She's your wife, not your roommate. Help her out. It sounds like she was up all night taking care of your child. Have some compassion and make sure you're splitting who wakes up with the baby.